Hello gamers, what's new? Today we are going to visit the house of Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Chris Roberts. Jeff Bezos, the current richest man in the world, Bill Gates, the former richest man in the world, and Chris Roberts, the future richest man in the world, if he keeps getting me to buy those amazing spaceships of his. First stop, landing on Jeff Bezos' front lawn, or better yet, the 9-hole golf course on the property. We will be taking a Cessna 172 from LAX and headed to Beverly Hills. Jeff has a degree in computer science and computer engineering and worked on Wall Street before starting the online book selling company Amazon. But the only achievement I care about is Jeff's alien cameo on Star Trek Beyond.
Speak normally.
Romeo Sierra, India, please acknowledge.
Jeff, being a childhood watcher of the series, came up with the cameo idea himself. Before Hello Alexa, there was
Hello, computer.
Just use the keyboard.
Bezos founded the aerospace manufacturer and suborbital spaceflight services company Blue Origin in 2000. A Blue Origin test flight successfully first reached space in 2015, and the company has up-and-coming plans to begin commercial suborbital human space flight. He also purchased the major American newspaper, The Washington Post, in 2013 for $250 million, and manages many other investments through his Bezos Expeditions venture capital firm. Up ahead is the house, flanked by the pool, golf course, and pool house. Unfortunately, this proved too treacherous for me to land. Trust me, I tried. But while we're here, let's have a peek inside.
The front door in this place opens up to a 2-story entry with a fancy floor made from a variety of woods, and of course a sweeping staircase leading to the upstairs bedrooms. On the first floor there's a main living room with 18th century design, a fireplace, and cut glass chandelier. The dining room is also on the main floor, and although it's at an average of 16 guests, it could be expanded to fit several dozen, making it perfect for hosting those parties. Jeff's new mansion also has a library and sunroom beside the living room, which has more seating and doubles as a lounge area. Although recent photos of the Warner Estate's interior are limited, we know there's a screening room and an expansive top-of-the-line bar. The bar is designed in a Gothic style and has a Mexican chandelier from the 1820s.
Next stop, Seattle, Washington. Believe it or not, Jeff also has a house out here, but Seattle belongs to Bill Gates. Referred to as Medina, his house is located on a peninsula just across Lake Washington, which means I get to fly the seaplane. The Icon is an American amphibious light craft, which will cost you around $350K, which is comparable to the price of the Cessna. Unfortunately, the outside does not provide that classic nostalgia tailspin look, although the inside, however, does give off the futuristic Tesla feel. When it comes to landing, one of the key things to remember is speed. Depending on the plane, like for the Cessna, I think you want to be going around 45 to 55 miles per hour. For whatever reason, I kept coming in hot, so I had to circle about. Gotta check those brakes. It's easier stopping a Starfarer. Hey Bill, you think I can borrow some sugar?
7 bedrooms, but it's made up for with the amount of kitchens and bathrooms. Bill has 6 kitchens and 24 bathrooms, 10 of which have bathtubs. The roof of Zenato 2.0 is stainless steel, and the woods used in construction are rare species from around the world. There are several different garages on the property, and one is even an underground cave made out of concrete and steel. That one alone can hold 10 cars, and in total he has garage space for 23. But I'll tell you some of the luxury cars he keeps there a little later. Bill's home is full of high-tech features, because what else would you expect? From the heated driveways and floors to the fact that guests can wear pins that track their movement inside the home and more, he has it all. Despite the fact that Bill has $80K worth of computer screens throughout the mansion, don't even think about bringing your iPhone in here. Apparently he prohibits the use of Apple devices on his property. Climate and lighting inside the rooms of the mansion are monitored by a sensor system, and the pins that guests are given upon their arrival allows them to control the sensors. The settings can change from one room to another as one moves around the house too. Classic features of Bill's home include a home movie theater with room for 20, a 2,500 square foot fitness center, and a 1,000 square foot dining room. There's also a huge reception hall spanning 2,300 square feet with room for 200 guests. It has a 6-foot wide limestone fireplace on one.
Okay, we get it. It's a nice house. Okay, moving on to Chris Roberts. His house was a little harder to find, but I was able to find this article in Forbes magazine. In September 2018, the Roberts Family Trust purchased a house for $4.7 million in LA's Pacific Palisades neighborhood. Prior to that, Roberts had been renting. Roberts says he sold his Hollywood house in 2007 because he wanted to experience living near the ocean. He then rented for 10 years because he wasn't sure if he would like it or stay in LA long term. When this article was written back in May of 2009, the company Roberts co-founded, Cloud Imperium Games, has raised nearly $288 million to bring the PC game to life along with its companion, an offline single-player action game called Squadron 42. On this haul, $242 million has been contributed by 1.1 million fans who have either bought digital toys like the Kraken or given cash online. Excluding cryptocurrencies, that makes Star Citizen far and away the biggest crowdfunded project ever. Roberts also admits that he is compensated like a typical C-suite game executive. Santa Monica takeoff to the beaches of the Pacific Palisades. Now is the perfect time to thank my subscribers and everyone who shared my videos with friends and org mates. Special thanks for taking the time out and showing support. Hey Chris, we made it. Race you to the beach.
The area is famed for its small-town community feel while offering a wealth of recreation and leisure activities. The Pacific Palisades has some of the most beautiful beaches and hiking trails in all of Los Angeles. Residents in search of serenity enjoy the fellowship at Lake Shrine with a world-class art collection at the Getty Villa. The Riviera Country Club, which is home to one of the toughest and most prestigious golf courses in the U.S., is a local favorite with a whopping $250,000 initiation fee. The Palisades is a mecca for family-friendly boutiques, shops, and restaurants. Residents desiring the heart of downtown walkability primarily choose to live in the alphabet streets, where homes are reminiscent of 1920s-style beach bungalows. Residents in search of a natural canyon setting choose to live in Rustic Canyon, which boasts mature landscaping and seaside recreation being blocks away from the beach. Prime, bluff, and ocean views are the main appeal to living in the Pacific Palisades.
So we are going to end it here. We have a giveaway in every video, which is my way of saying thank you. So leave a comment and you could win a free copy of Star Citizen or Star Citizenship in the next video. Thank you for traveling with me, and Godspeed.